Hello, I'm Majbritt Byskov. I am the co-founder of Alver. I have my founder here in the room as well, so we will both be around later on to speak to you. So at Alver, we have developed a range of high-protein vegan foods with microalgae. And as Vincent has just told you how fantastic algae are, I don't need to go into that space then. So Mine Uran, she is an expert in the alternative proteins, especially non-animal proteins, and was the head of alternative proteins at Nestlé. Myself, I'm an economist and I come from the financial industry, and together we're really building a successful company that is also very sustainable. So, alternative proteins are set to reach 290 billion by 2030, and microorganisms are leading that next frontier of proteins. At Alver, what we've done is we've cracked the barrier to getting microalgae to actually go mainstream in the food industry. We have a protected strain, and we have several patents. We're experienced founders. We have a great team. We're 7, and we are supported by an experienced board as well. In terms of our partners and investors, we have, for example, Schweizer Zucker, who came on board as an investor because they see it as an opportunity for their sugar, because we use it as a fermentation process. Bühler's in the industrial side to make sure that our pasta could really go through the large machinery so that we can really be on an industrial level. Firmenich, we've been working with them on the taste side so that our meat applications can be just as tasty. And M Industries on dairy applications, and coming on also on board as an investor. So in terms of our product, we have the most sustainable protein on Earth today. It is a superfood. It has got very high levels of micro and macronutrition. It's revolutionary in taste, because it has no taste. It's neutral in taste and in color, and this is why it can be incorporated easily into any food. We have received many awards, including the Best Natural Product Award, and we just won the Impact Award for 2021 earlier last month. It's an innovative heterotrophic fermentation process, which means that we can scale it up very quickly, and it's very light capex. So we've reached the point where it's infinitively scalable. So alternative proteins, this is the BCG report that came out earlier in the year, say that plant proteins have done a great job, and now the next place are microorganisms, and are going to grow at 111% annual compounded growth. After that, we will most likely also see some animal cell-based coming on board in the next 10 years or so. So where we've cracked the barrier is that normally spirulina or macro seaweed and chlorella in its normal form that you find it in the oceans is green. What we've done is we've got a natural fermentation process where we have worked with the strain and managed to get a golden, a diamond, and a ruby chlorella that are 100% natural and easy to incorporate into any foods. So we have a proprietary strain, which is our trade secret. What we do then is we have 3 patents. We have one on the preparation, one on the feed, and one on the method. And it's basically a fermentation where it's fed with sugar. Once it's fermented, it's washed, it's dried, it's packaged. This means it's 100% natural. There's no extraction, there's no extrusion. There is nothing done to the algae itself. It is the algae from point 1 until the end. So 100% natural. And then we can incorporate it into our finished foods. So it is the most sustainable protein on Earth, and this is a full life cycle analysis that we did. And here it's clear to see that we require 369 times less arable land than for the production of beef, for example. The same with CO2 and water. So we have this range of high-protein vegan foods already on the market. We've had success in mostly Northern Europe, in Germany, in the Baltics, in Scandinavia, moving into the UK and into Russia. What's also fascinating is that it is a natural binder, and this is where we're opening up a whole new area of natural foods, because it can be used as a natural binder in plant-based foods, but also in all types of foods. We have received over 2 million in grants. We have also got the Solar Impulse just recently award as well, and we won the best new specialty health product earlier last month as well. We are now at the point where we are raising 10 million. We need to accelerate. We have already, in our last round, in our Series A, we raised money so that we could scale up our production. Now we need to accelerate. We have the lead position at the moment in the world, and what we need to make sure is that we can keep that lead. So if anybody wants to join us in leading the second growth wave of alternative proteins, and come and talk to myself and to my co-founder, Mine Uran, who is standing just here, and we would love to have you on board and really accelerate Alver to the next stage. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Majbritt. So, Charles, I think you're online.
Hello.